Hey homies, Russ here, coming in at the end of this week's filming to talk about the beginning of the filming. Kind of an after the fact introduction. Because you see, if you remember last week, weather was a problem. Rain kept coming in and cutting my work short. Well, it's been even worse this week, as you are about to see. But ultimately, I did manage to get back under Pearl and accomplish, well, one or two things. Not a whole lot, but more than we had done before. So every little bit is progress. So, yeah, just hang on and let me explain. You're on the MT and me. I tell you what, I just can't get a break with this weather. Day will start out all bright and sunny, and I'll be thinking, yeah, I get off work, I'll get home, get out there with Pearl, and then by the time I get home, everything is soaked. Maybe tomorrow, we'll see. So, second day. Can you believe this? Rain again. Once more. Day started out pretty nice. Ended up like this. Starting to wonder if I'm going to get a chance all week to do anything on Pearl. I mean, don't get me wrong. The rain is nice. We need the rain. Fire danger's been real high. It's been very dry, so yeah, the rain is a welcome thing. But it's certainly not helping me get Pearl's brake fixed by any means. So, do I finally have a bit of a break in the weather today? I mean, yeah, there's still some dark, threatening clouds, but I got a little hazy sunshine coming through. And it's not raining right now. It hasn't been all day long. Maybe later, we'll see. But for now, things are kind of damp. But we're going to crawl under Pearl here and see if we can't do at least a little bit more work in getting that emergency brake cable hooked back up the way it should be. this has to fit in there, in that hole. It has these compression rings around it. Here. Like that. And not so much like that. It's pretty well, it's got to squeeze in that way. So let's get this in position. I have a feeling it should go straight through there, but maybe not, because this fits on at an angle. So it may have to go straight through and then straighten out. I don't know. Pull this whole thing out for a minute. We can look at this a little closer. Let's see. Okay. These are definitely the ones that have to compress in. But they should just pop on through the hole. Maybe if I clean some gunk off of it. I don't know if that'll help any or not, but can't hurt any. Okay. Put this back through here. And see if we can't grab this so I can yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, come on, come on, come on. Oh, look at there. I think I got it. Okay. Well, score one for the day. Yay! All right, now that's in place. I think everything else is gonna kind of come around here to the other side. Massive collection of tools out of the way. I had no idea what I would need, so I brought everything. Okay, now this got to go through here. And then it fits in here. Right there. Right there. Okay. And that, boys and girls, I think is the way this works. I have a feeling my cable is extended a little too much. You know, that's back in place. Pull that back a little bit. These will close back on top of that. Tighten it up. Gotta get the right wrench on it. Let's move this light around here so I can kind of sort of see. There we are. Go back to the lineman pliers. That's supposed to fit like that. Hold that spring in place. And this whole assembly is going to have to come in, which means I'm going to have to pull that cable in. Because it's not going to move back here. So, okay. You know what? And I'm sorry, but I ain't gonna do that today. No way, Jose. So, where does that leave us? It leaves me with this secured back in place like it should be. This, now, kind of semi-secured. But I want to be sure about this positioning before I clamp that down completely. Because, like I said, this is, I mean, it's extending past the, where the brake lining will be. And the whole point is this thing cranks out in that direction and applies the brake when you park it. So I'll have to look at this cable and trace it all the way back up to the front. There's a little T connection where the left and right rear brakes hook together and go into one cable and go up front. So we'll have to look at that because I think it's disconnected right now. And that could all have an effect on the length of this section here. Because I think the whole idea is going to be to pull that cable back and compress this spring so that it will hold tension against that to keep it from falling out like it just did. I don't know if you can see that, but I've got this little square mount thing right here that just fits right up against. Get it in the right place. Oh great, now I can't do it. Yeah. Fits right up against there like that and holds that in position to keep it from popping out from side to side. At least I think that's the way it works. That is what is visibly apparent at this point. So yeah, we're going to go with that for now. And it's getting cloudy again. I don't know if it's going to rain again or not, but I am kind of at a stopping point. You know, here, I didn't do a whole lot, but yet I feel like I accomplished quite a bit. I've really been stressing about getting that little brake cable holder back in place on that back plate because it just did not want to go in. And it was simply a matter of getting it twisted in just the right position so that those clamps would go through, and once they go through, they compress going through, and then they spring back out on their own and hold it in place. So until I have to go take it back out, I shouldn't have to worry about that. And I'm really hoping that I don't have to take it back out. So there. Another step in getting the parking brake installed back like it should be. Still a few things to check. And we will get back out here and take care of that as well here on the MT and Me. But for now, after battling rainfall all this week, and it looks like there's more coming, so this might be a good place to call it quits for today. Yeah, that's starting to look kind of threatening. And I might even hear a little thunder in the far distance. So, yeah, I'm going to call it right there. Thank you so much for bearing with me. I really wasn't sure if I was going to get anything done this week because the weather was not cooperating. But like I said early on, we need the rain. My part of Arkansas, as well as the adjacent Louisiana, Mississippi regions. In fact, the whole blooming state of Arkansas has been under moderate fire warning for quite a while as far as wildfires go. It's just been extremely dry. We are officially in a drought condition. And so we need the rainfall to alleviate that threat of possible wildfire. My county here has been under a burn ban for several weeks now, so maybe we'll get some significant rainfall and change that, which would be good because I got a big pile of limbs and brush that I need to burn. So maybe I can share that with you later too. For now though, we will stop where we are and bring on the rain because we can use it, and hope for better conditions next week so that we can get underneath Pearl again and maybe do some final adjustments on that parking brake. Once we get that taken care of and I get this brake arm in position, then we can start maybe putting the rest of the stuff back in there. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Can't wait. Hope you'll be with me when we do that, Nomies. Thanks for being with me today here on the MT and Me. All right. Subscribe below if you haven't already. Give me a thumbs up. Join us again next time around. I love you guys. I'm Russ. Gonna gather up my tools and be out of here. We'll talk later.